forget, ending up alone with much regret. Chase fame and money sealed their fate, never showed their feelings, and now it's too late. Live it how you want. You are unique, and so is every bond. Those important to you, show them kind. It will be cherished, give some peace of mind. We should together sing the same song, celebrate each our unique voice, embrace we're all different, let us make some noise. Be grateful for the little things that make life worthwhile. You'll reap what you sow when you make someone smile. Don't rush, take your time. This is your very own storyline. Write your story and write it right. Form those bonds that are true and tight. Often people do forget, ending up alone with much regret. Chase fame and money sealed their fate, never showed their feelings, and now it's too late. Live it how you want. You are unique, and so is every bond. Those important to you, show them kind. It will be cherished, give some peace of mind.
Well, hello there. It is me, and I'm back. Um, well, today I want to start not with crafting, but I actually want to start with some design work. Yesterday we have made a little start on this. It's a little bit boring, maybe, but on the other hand, it's also very nice um, to see how this works. I'm gonna make some progress on this nice winter scene uh, that Mr. Van Delta came up with. Of course, to make it difficult for me. But hey, we love a challenge, so that's all right. Let me see if I can fix my face because I see that I'm not moving. Oh no. Okay, give me a small moment. I'm gonna show you actually, meanwhile, yesterday we have been working on some epoxy, and well, I was not happy with the result. I will show you why. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Let me see if it works. There we go. So here you can see what happened. I'm really not so satisfied. It became too deep. On the other hand, when you flip it, this is what I wanted. But this went on the back side. Now it should be on both sides. So I've been like looking into it a little bit, and one of the tips that I figured was actually very simple. I'm gonna try that next. Masking tape should work, and in case that it sticks too hard to the epoxy, I can still sand it off quite easily because, well, it's just like a paperish material. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna use the next time. For the rest, I have here these little ones, and I'm gonna try to unmold them so we can actually see what it became. It's now 24 hours later-ish. Not exactly, but approximately. Hello, Straw. I didn't even see that you said hello. Nice of you to be here. Okay. Oh, look at that. I fixed my face. I'm so happy now. Okay. So now with my face, I'm gonna turn a little bit. There we go. Well, I'm not gonna need any gloves for this. I have them ready this time. Ta-da! My fancy black gloves. So here you see I made quite a big bubble on top of this. That's fine. I will sand it off later. So let's just squeal them out. There we go. That's a beautiful little flower. This is a very tiny one. Well, now he has a nice back panel. Could possibly actually even use that for something in the way it is. But that's one empty. This one is my own created mold. Let's see if it wants to let go. It's still not 100% hardened out. That will happen over a few days. You can see it is still slightly movable, but it's not wet to the touch, so it's not sticking to my hands or anything. Might be the easiest moment to pull off any excess material that I didn't want to have on it, as long as I do it carefully. There you go. Taking it out here. And here. Oops, see, there's the spillage. Well, this was clearly not a pretty pour. This was just my leftover pour. You see, I have not taken the bubbles out. Now you can see when you do not do that. This is what happens. Let me see if I can sharpen it up there. There you go. So yeah, you see those little bubbles here? That's what happens when you do not take them away with a flame. Just hasty work, but might still be useful. Always find a way. Now this is the big rose that I actually put some attention to, so I'm hopeful that it is gonna be nice. I'm very carefully opening it up. So it is just gonna be pushed out like a baby. There we go. Oh, it actually became really pretty. And a very nice color. I love it. Now we have those tiny flowers. They are so simple, but so pretty. I like those. I'm working on a dream catcher in the shape of a tree of life, and I want to have like these little types of flowers in there. I think that makes it really pretty. And they barely use any material, as you can see. So you can make a lot of them with only just a little bit of material. Now here we have a leftover. Let's just take it out for the sake of taking it out. There we go. And these can all be cleaned. Now we still have this. What I will do with this is I will sand it. I think I might actually just put a second pour over it. Just with clear epoxy. I think you won't even see that. So I'm gonna take this all in. I might let the letters stay a little bit in depth because that actually turns pretty. So it is still like it's an actual engraving, but then with a liquid inlay. And here you can see what I already suspected what would happen. The glue clamp was like stuck onto it, so I very carefully had to take it off. But there you can see it better. But I will just sand that off and then it's gonna be all gone. I will make this then tidy and then I pour some more epoxy. With the benefit of this is already super smooth and here nothing will, wow, here nothing. Nothing will come through here anymore. But that for later, because I didn't want to start off with crafting right now. I just want to sit at my screen. I'm a little bit in a lazy mood today, so let's just look at what we're gonna do for the next moments. There is my screen. So yeah, I think it became a nice design. Yesterday off screen, I was still vibing a little bit and I still made this little part of the little girl. Okay, let me take also my face along so I'm not spacing out all the time. Oops. Okay, I can shake my head. So yeah, my thought process about this I'm trying to discover which layer I find all the blue layer. So that is one and the same height. Because, well, I generated this, of course, with the help of AI. And now I have to take away the unlogic parts, because that is what it does. There's a lot of things that are not 100% correct. So you need to figure that out by yourself. That's why you never have to stop using your brain. I think I should put on some nice music for this. Otherwise you will just hear me blah, 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 blah. That might be a little bit boring. So let me do that. I'm gonna go with something rougher, what we got yesterday. Mr. Van Delta's music, I love it. I listen to it all the time. So there we go. I wonder if it's gonna be loud enough. Okay, tell me, can you hear this? Perfect. Okay, good. If it's gonna be too loud, or I am too loud or not loud enough, let me know. Okay. We don't want to make an element. There. I'm gonna make a vector. A vector lets you like make a shape by yourself, what you want. I will explain a little bit about it. I didn't really do that yesterday. So you place a dot, and then you can drag it. You can see I can drag it anywhere. No, this part is going to be straight, so I don't really need to do anything with it. I'm going to zoom in a little bit because it wants to align very much to things. It's auto snap feature. It's really handy, but sometimes it's also getting in the way when you're zoomed out too much. So this line has to be straight. I try to make it align with the other line as much as possible. Now here goes the glove, also quite straight, but then we're gonna go into some curves. So what I then do is you place the dot. I'm gonna put it like a little bit in the middle of the thumb, and when you keep it left clicked, and then you can drag it, and you can see how you can make all shapes, and the shape changes the more you go in or out. So you can just try to align that. I'm gonna be really close. I'm not 100% happy yet with it, but so what I'm thinking about when I do this is the line continues later on, right? So I can now make it look like this is fine, but you see then at the little part here that it curves down again. I don't want that because it's going to be one flowing curve. So I'm just going to stick with this, and we come back to it later. And you see now it already has a curvy one attached to that, because it's just going to assume that you're going to keep wanting to do that, which I do at this point. So it was absolutely right. And here you see I'm just gonna try to make a nice flowing curve. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's our own design, so we're not bound by it has to look like something else. Now you see here it instantly makes this, so I can choose here what kind of style I want to have. Here you see perfect symmetry, total asymmetry, so that is the one goes the other one way and the other way. And here we have angled symmetry. I try to use all of them so you can kind of see what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna first make this one straight, and here. So if I want to have this again, I do not have to go here and click it again. That's only when I want to go from curvy to straight. So here I will just click, and I'm gonna bend it just how I want it. So we continue. Here I want to have the curve a bit more. And here I just make the curve really long, and it actually fits pretty nice. Now you see, it made the glove, and now I can start playing around with it. I actually want to try something now that we are nice and cozy all together here anyway. I'm not so happy with this placement. I want to try if I use my other microphone, if I sound nicer. I really don't like my voice. So I'm gonna see when I use the other microphone that everything sounds a little bit nicer. Okay, I hope that this did it. Am I there? Can you hear? Hello from the other side. Do I need to turn it up or quiet? Okay, so I'm just gonna add a little bit. Is this better? If it is terrible, then let me know, then I will just go back. I hear that I am mono sound. Okay, that is silly. How do I fix that? Look. I assume I go in properties or advanced audio properties. Okay. It shows that they are right in the middle, so that should be fine. Oh wait, it was mono was clicked. Is it now fixed? Hello, hello, hello. Am I from both sides now? Is my voice better also even? Because I would be very happy with that. Hello, hello, hello. It's not better. Okay, that is very silly. Still in the left ear. Okay, well, I will look at that tomorrow then. No pretty voice for today. I'm just gonna go back to the normal one. There we go. I will look that up tomorrow. I think that might be an issue with my my good microphone. Of course, it's always the good one that breaks first. But I think I also had a problem in Audacity, so that might just be a problem with the microphone itself then. Okay. So I'm gonna try to make this a little bit nicer because I'm not so happy with this. So if you double click a dot here, it will swap between these. And that can give you then better results. Here you can see. There we go. Now this dot is I have to zoom in a little bit, so I have a little bit more control over it. Oop. Let me put down this one. There. There, I think this is better. There we go. And then we say done. And we see, well, this could have been done a little bit better, right? So I can edit. I just make it a bit wider. Oops. There. Now I think it looks nicer. What do you think? So that's this part. Let's quickly take a look at the entirety. So everything on the same level as layer blue. We are on the blue layer. That is also how I'm gonna name it. I want to cut out of one piece, and that is all gonna be on the same height. Now this looks like it has really a lot of layers, but it's actually not entirely correct. So we're gonna have to be smart about it. So this is one layer. This seems to overlap, but here it doesn't. You see, that is where it is kind of silly. So it looks like it should be overlapping, but here you see they are clearly on the same level, so that shouldn't be the case. So we're gonna have this as layer 1. This is gonna be layer 1. The arms are gonna be layer 1. It's the same height as the rest of the snowman. Then there is a white layer that gives some silhouette. But here you see it, this one and this one kind of merge together. So we should just ignore that and make it into one layer. Should I make that actually simpler? Because I can possibly adjust that just in GIMP. Is that what I want to do right now? Or shall I just wing it? So I think the layer is pretty nice to have for the depth. But I'm gonna make it this layer 1 and this layer 2. Then this one becomes this one. That's really, my brain is breaking. I don't know if you guys find this easy, but my brain is breaking over this. Let me just do this quickly. Where did it go? There it is. Normally I have an extra pop-up window. Not today. Okay, fine. File. I'm gonna make a new one. So it's just, let's go with it. Just a simple A4. It doesn't really matter that much. Because I just don't want to be so confused all the time. So this is a clone tool. You can just click that, and then with Shift and Alt and Control you can add or remove. So we have to first, let's zoom in, and we make the selection that it's not floating anymore. I forget that sometimes. I just pasted this. And in GIMP it's not instantly there, but you have to. make the layer in there. Let me see, it is an alpha channel, and we make also the background an alpha channel, otherwise you can't really do anything with it. So I'm gonna go on this layer and I'm gonna click it. Let me see where I want to click it. I want to click on here. So I do control click and then I can start drawing. Now you see it is not doing so much because the opacity is 12.6%. So I'm just gonna go full opacity. The size is very tiny, so I'm also just gonna crank that up. There we go. Well, now you see it is very light, so let's do the opacity down a little bit because we just want to kind of blur it away. It doesn't have to be perfect, in all honesty. I just want to have it kind of away, so it doesn't look like that there is still different layer, just to make it a little bit simpler for myself. Otherwise my brain is gonna be like, oh, there's multiple layers there, but it's not. So this one is gone. Now I'm gonna do the same here. Just try. You see that the little bubble here moves along. So that is the starting point, and I can just, it kind of copies the pixels that it sees there with a 45% opacity now, and then it's just gonna go over it from that point on. So that's why you can kind of blur it out nicely. Gonna make a new point because I kind of to make it nice and tidy. So now from a distance, you see this is a little bit easier for the brain to comprehend. Let me see how we are gonna do this. I think I'm gonna take this one in as well. I should have removed this box. Oh well. Can't do everything perfect, right? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my dog is making herself announced here. She gets a free pass, it's just a puppy. Okay, I should not go all too much. Oh no, Ctrl Z to remove it. Not gonna go in too much detail. I actually possibly already did more than I need to. Let me see, where do I have it? There's also a nice smudge. It's also easy. That is just like you have your finger on paper, and you can just make your finger wet and you just smudge it out. It's also a very convenient tool if you just want to blur out some stuff. So here, there we go, it's gone. Okay, so now this is one layer. This is number 2. And here I see that there's also still 2 going over on here. So I could optionally choose to make that part of this one. And should I then also take this in? Or should I leave that to make it a bit more playful? Choices, huh? So many choices. 1, 2. This is gonna be layer 3. Should I just make a note of that? Maybe that is a little bit easier. Oh. It's a very tiny field. 1. There we go. I'm gonna put it here. We say 2. There. And then we have here layer 3. Okay, let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3. And I think that this little one is also layer number 3 together with the tree. Here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that is all layer 3. Then there's layer 4 is this. Oh, oopsie. I'm gonna make layer. This tree is gonna be layer 4. And layer 4 is, I think, the same as this layer. Layer 4. So here I'm gonna put a 3. One, 2, 3. This 3. This is 4. Shall I make a tiny note so I know what I was doing? 25 pixels. So this was layer 2. Does that work? Yeah. Okay, that works. Let me see then. This here is layer 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. And then we have layer 5 is, I think, gonna be then this one. 5. And this one is still 5. So I'm gonna use the smudge and remove that. But let's clone first. I think that one is a little bit. Oh. Okay, that's something I do often wrong, is that I select the wrong layer because I was still now on the. Smudge. Okay, now I have a very fancy drawing tablet and still I'm doing everything with my mouse. Please judge me. Yeah. I'm terrible. I have all the stuffs and then still. Oh well. It's okay. It's just because I want to be fast. I'm not being fast anyway. Let me see. I want to. I want to have a pipette. I want to there. This color. Okay, now I'm gonna be fast. Could have done that right from the start, but I just wanted to be fancy. The distance is really far off this one, I think. Because you can see all the loose stamps that it makes. Well, doesn't matter. There. I think that this is clear, right? That this is one layer. Just smudge the last bit out so it goes over nicely, so you don't really notice it. There. It holds really not much value because this is not gonna be used in any way. Just for my brain. There. Okay, so that was layer 5 we said, so I'm also gonna make a note there. Not that I'm forgetful, but I'm very forgetful. Oh wow, yeah. And I wise lesson. If you change the color, it's gonna be also changed there. Oh well, then you can just click this here and then it goes back to black and white. And if you click it up here, then it turns it around. And let's make it 25 again. There. That's fine. Now, these little balls, I think it doesn't really matter which layer I put them on. I think I will just take them out and I will just put them wherever I think it's nice. Now we have a few more layers, 6, 7 and 8. 8 is the back plate and 8 is just literally gonna be the whole back side here. Except for this, I'm just gonna make it one smooth curve. So I'm just gonna make it 6. And it keeps going back to... Oh, I want 25, please. Can I please have 25? No? There we go. 25. Six. Nope. 7. And here we're gonna have 8. This seems to be the same as 6. Yeah, because it's in front of 7. So we're gonna make this one also 6. Am I forgetting anything? Oh, yeah, of course, this is 1. There. This is also 1, and this is also 1. Do we have everything now? 1, 2. Three is like the curvy thingy here, and this child, and this tree, and this tree. So I'm gonna make a thing here as well, so we know that this is also number 3. 3 on the tree. Then we have here number 4, 3 in front, 4 on top of this. This is 5. And this layer is then also 4, so I'm gonna make a tiny 4 here. I don't think I'm gonna make this layer here. I think I'm just gonna leave that because I think that this part is just fine. So 3, and this is gonna be 4. I'm gonna make it tiny. 4. So we know that that is 4. It's just like painting on with colors, right? Just making our own one. So thank you and welcome.
Mother 87 just followed.
Nice you joined the club then, Mother. Okay, so layer 1, yep, 2 here and here, and this whole snowman part. I see a little sign of that there. I'm gonna take that away. Let me actually also take it away from here, this part. How are we gonna do that? We're just gonna do this again. And okay, and I'm just gonna make the opacity a bit lower. And I'm gonna do it on the correct layer. So now it is gone. Never even existed. It is not pretty. It's not nicely done. It's also not really meant to be anything. There we go. Just so I don't think that I need to make something here as well. 3, 4, then 5 is the first big bow. I see something in here, but I'm gonna ignore this as well, because this also doesn't make any sense. I don't want that. Go away. Because if I do that, then this becomes number 3. And I don't want that, because it's on top of layer 5. So then I have to recalculate everything, and I don't wanna. So this just doesn't exist. And it's gone. There we go. 1, 2. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I think it's nice. The approach to take here is that you can just have a design like, okay, how you want it to look approximately, and then you're just gonna calculate every layer by yourself. But you need to use logic, because everything needs to stick together, otherwise things are gonna be floating. And well, sadly we do live in a world of physics, so floating is not a thing just yet. So layer 2, and I'm not sure if I want to do it on this one as well. This one is gonna get it on this side. Should I actually even? does it have any additional value for me to make these layers on here? Or, I mean, they will have enough hold if I just make this smooth, right? Choices. I think I do want to have it on the snowman. But maybe I can just make it easier on myself and remove this around the children. Do you guys have an opinion about this? Should I make it easy on myself, or should I go hard and then also design it around it? For testing, go easy. Yeah, okay. Okay. On which layer am I? Easy. Let's just make it like so. Then we're gonna smudge it a bit so it looks a little bit nicer. It's all just so I don't confuse myself too much, more than I'm already confused. And I'm just gonna place this here with control. Place it here, and then I'm just gonna pull it this way. Do it again. And this is just an approximate again. Doesn't really need to be much more than that it is. I'm actually gonna make the opacity a little bit higher because I want to do it right here as well. Whoop. There. It's not my prettiest work, but hey, don't judge me, okay? Yeah, you're judging. I feel it. I was already trying to fix it. My brain is like, no, you can't do this. You're on TV. You can't do this. No, normally I can't even do this when I'm all by myself. Okay. There's literally no value in me doing that, honestly. And then the same goes for this. There. There. It's my favorite friend, B-Max. I wish the whole world was like that. Yep. Okay, let's smudge it a bit. And then it has never been there, right? My brain can just safely forget about it. This is not something we need to worry about. So how is everybody doing today? Is everybody having a nice Monday? I mean, it's a Monday, so of course not. But just for the sake of talking, huh? Are you guys enjoying the music? I think I'm gonna request some more compilations because they are so nice to listen to. Is there gonna be like a Viking styled compilation actually? Nice. I'm not really bringing out any music at the moment. I'm still working on like 5 videos at the same time. Oh yes. The house one. The old house. Nice. Okay, well, this is kind of finished, right? So I'm gonna remove this for number. Is this number 2? Which one is gonna move? Yeah, that one is. So I press here, and then in the bottom right there you can see a little X, and that one will remove it. So we don't have anything to do with that any longer. Also something, I don't know if anybody that is watching knows about this, if anybody actually works sometimes with GIMP, but I was working and I was so annoyed because every time I was trying to move something, but I like to make like tiny stuff, and then you have to grab it so exactly because it was picking the layer. And I was like, oh, how do I change that? Because back in the days in Photoshop, that was easy. Well, little do you know, well, I didn't know, clearly, but it's right here. If you are on the Move tool, then you can say the tool toggle, pick a layer or guide, or move the active layer. So here it now just picks the one, and here it picks the one that you have active, which is in this case 3, or here. So I thought maybe I share it, so if anybody ever runs into this as well, now you know. Yeah, I mean, I think they just want to be themselves, and it's fine. They don't want to be in the shadows, I think. And they do it fine. You can practically do anything the same with it. It's just different. So yeah. But now you know. That is how you do it. Let me make a tinier brush. This one is also one layer. Oh, see, this is what happens is I was still on layer 3 and I should click on this one. Otherwise I can do that till forever and nothing will happen. Which is possibly very fun to see for everyone, but it's not so great for me. There we go. We're just gonna remove this because this layer also doesn't exist. It's the same as the other one. We could possibly do this off as a shadow. Just so we have everything nicely prepared, so I can just work in a proper speed without confusing myself all the time. Sometimes I realize that when I'm working, my brains get very easily overloaded, and I'm just gonna rethink the same thing over and over and over again. So sometimes I just need to take a step back. First, make sure that I prepare everything nicely. I wish I could just sometimes wing it and just... Sometimes I can, but I got so much on my mind lately that, nah, I'm just gonna prepare it and then we take it from there. And then you get to get some nice tricks, right? Like how to move a layer. There we go. Now it is not a layer anymore. Did we have everything, or am I missing something? 1, 2. Oh yeah. He's still missing something. Taking this away. It's basically just smudging the edges, so it's just not showing anymore, and then you just copy this part, make the opacity higher, and just copy it to here. There we go. Not much more is needed than that. And now we mingle those. One. 2. 3. Oh wow. Okay, 2, 3 is only this layer, and the tree here, the tree there, and the child. Then 4 is gonna be this layer, this green part, then nothing. I think this one should maybe be 4 as well then. No. I mean, we can. Shall we try to change that? See that is 6. Because when we make this 4, so 3 is here with this, 4 goes right behind it here, right behind that, also right behind here. So this one is stuck to there, so it is in front of 5, so that should be fine. Then we have 5 around here. 6 is just a smaller bow, and it has a wave here, so that is like the hill. Then we still have 7. So there's gonna be a gap between 7 and 8 here. Five, 6, 7, 3, 4. This is then 5. Then 6 and 7 are not behind there. So I should make them behind there, because otherwise you will have a... Otherwise you're gonna have a deep gap between there that can just collect dust. I don't think that's gonna be very nice. 5, 6, 7, 8 is the back plate. So let's give just that some numbers. This is 3. 50. 3. Oh. Should make that black. 3. 4. 5. Make it 15 as well. And then we need to have 6 and 7 also behind there. How am I gonna mention that? Because they're not really visible layers, right? They're just part of this and then they are behind that. 6 plus 7. There we go. Shall I write something more in that? 6 and 7 below. Okay. I think we came from far. So now let's go do some painting with colors, right? File, save as, what are we gonna do? Export as. On the desktop. Snowman, snowball, fight, numbered. So, in case that my PC crashes, I still have it and I didn't do everything for nothing. Okay. Where is it? There it is. Crop image. Yay. There, and there, and there, and there. Oh, there. Making this the same size. This should do it. Now here we have our layers. So I'm gonna place this right below there. See, then I can see all the rest. It should line up nicely now. Perfect. Now I'm gonna use this one. So this one I'm gonna lock and hide. So it is still there, but nothing can happen to it. Okay, let's continue with number 1. So let's make more vectors. Now I see that I forgot to remove this number 2 because we chose to not do it. But that's alright, I can remember that a little bit. So here I'm gonna follow this one. I make it a slight curve. Hey, I don't want that. This one. Here, and then we're gonna go down and all the way up. And then we're gonna go down. Oh, I didn't like that. How rude. How am I gonna do that? There. So I will come back to these. I'm just gonna make the rough sketch now first. I try to become faster at it, right? So let's just make this one goes all the way here, here. This one is already like so. So actually starting to become quite thirsty myself. So also a funny thing that I don't think many people talk about it when they are doing these kinds of stuffs. When you work with this, with shift, I go left and right when I move my mouse wheel. Control is in and out, and up and down is going with alt. So when I'm doing this, I can still just do that without it affecting my placement. So as long as I don't click, nothing happens. I can just use my mouse wheel left, right, in, out, up and down. So shift, left and right, control, out and in, and alt is up and down. Just so you know. Just gonna place this right here, and then the last bit. Then it says it's done. Now we're gonna edit it because, well, it's not super pretty, right? This way. So I'm just double clicking it. Then it turns it into the smoother version of it. Well, this one is then going to the full symmetric one. I don't want that. I'm just doing this. I can make an extra point in there. And that one I give a curve. So it's still curvy, but it doesn't really go this one and then make the symmetrical curve. I'm gonna do that for this one as well. There we make a nice little curve. But here I just actually wanted to curve down. With those square thingies, you can drag the the line to how you want it. I can zoom in a little bit closer so you actually see what's happening. So I go in, you see that the curve becomes very small. When I go out, the curve becomes very intense. But you see that has also an effect on this last part here because it's already connected there. So I can make it just so that it's not too deep because then I get this little hook on the top there. So I'm just making a nice curve, trying to do the same here. I can just adjust the position of this so it matches my work a little bit better. Do I want this? I'm gonna make it like here. So, and I can adjust it to different. See, now this one is only loose. Let's see if I put it on this one, what then will happen. So that makes it asymmetrical. But this one, the length of this one is not affecting the length of this one. So they are separately adjustable. Whereas when I have it on this one, the fully symmetric one, you see when I drag this one out, the other one also goes all the way out. So that is kind of the difference. This one lets you do one side as you want it. Wink, 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 wink. And this one lets you decide the length. It's still symmetrical, but it lets you decide the length separately. So I think we want to have this here. I actually don't want it symmetrical. I want this just like so. Make the curve in there. Make the curve in here like so. And make this here down. Now I'm thinking what is wise to do. Because when I'm making these all loose, as they are, they will need something to stick onto. So there's gonna need to be an overall layer on the back holding it together. Which then has to be part 2, but not going outwards of it, but following these exact same lines. The reason that I'm now thinking about that is when I'm considering if I want to have these two lines separate or that I want them connected to one another. So it will still cut this out with the laser, but it will be exact the same. So like a jigsaw puzzle. That's kind of what I'm considering right now. What is a wise idea? I'm thinking that maybe the jigsaw idea might be good. But then I would have to combine those, which I do not exactly yet know how to do that properly. I mean, we can figure that out. Let me first save it. We came so far. So if I select both of these, oh, this and this, do I have them selected them both? No, this If you keep shift pressed, so I click on this one, then I press shift, and then I can select another, and then they are both selected. So you're adding to the selection. If I do that again, I press shift and click it again, it gets detracted from it. So can I unite those? Is this united? Okay, now it is united. Can I then go in? And then I can cut it. Whoop. And then I'm gonna actually like this curve more than the other one, right? So I want to. But this is the only thing I don't really know is how to merge those again. Because this one is still loose. Look. Unless it isn't suddenly. Nani? Okay, so I'm gonna make this one here. Then we're gonna cut. We're gonna cut this one. And then I'm just gonna say this, and I'm gonna select this, and then I press delete. Delete, 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 delete. It is like unraveling a sweater, which is fun. My dog also likes to do it, but then with my carpet. Okay. Done. Oh, why is this now silly? Oops. There we go. So what will happen then this way is that my laser will, of course, cut through this, but when it cuts, there's an amount of material getting burned away, right? So that automatically causes this gap to exist. So I don't need to have two separate parts and then have some filling material being out because it will not align nicely. Like here you see it will align evenly with one another. That's kind of what I want. So I'm gonna take a little break because I want to drink something and my puppy is going like, ooh, 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 I want to get out. So I'll be right back if you don't mind. See you in a bit.
This is a tune, it shows you have to wait. Your streamer is shortly gone, so you have time to contemplate.
And we're back. I hope you enjoyed your happy waiting. Sorry for the wait. Lots of things to do. Dogs to chase, water to be given. I need to drink. Inconveniences from life. Okay, let's go back to the fun. Put on some music. There we go. Nice and chill. So let me see. I'm gonna say something to you. Hello. Does that come through? Do you guys see my hello? Okay, that's good. I'm gonna see if I can oh, my music. Oh no, my music. It didn't come through. There. Much better. Okay. I'm gonna combine these vectors because I kind of want to have this clean line instead of having two separate lines, because well, they're gonna be cut, so I can decide myself how far I want them off of one another anyways. So I'm gonna make this and this. See, now they're both connected. I'm gonna unite them. Oh, now we got something weird. Oh, this is what I was afraid of. So this one, can I edit? So this one didn't connect to this, and I never know how to do that. Does anybody know that? No, but still. Because that is really annoying. Oh. It's because I want to unite these two. And I don't want it to make this extra line. Maybe if I just unite them and I do edit and I can just cut it. Is it that simple? It's maybe just that simple. I will only need to cut it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The biggest problem is when you're gonna say, okay, I want to engrave it. See, then you get this. But I'm not gonna engrave it, so I think I can get away with it. Okay, so let's do it for this one as well. Which one is the cleaner cut? I think this one is gonna go up. And this one is then gonna go. Unraveling the sweater. Still there. So the laser will cut that through, so that is fine. Now we're gonna do the same for this one and this. Unite. So it's gonna do the same thing again and again. I'll just remove it later on. Now we're cutting the wrong layers, the wrong lines. There we go. Same should possibly go for this, because it's all layer 1. So it should all go in one smooth cutout. Wait a second, done this. Oh, rude. No, that's not what I wanted. This and this. Unite. Okay, that's still doing that. Okay, fine. That is not on it. I'm making a mess. Is it now the same? No. I thought maybe I figured it out, but I didn't. So this is 1 point. And here it's gonna be the other side. I'm just gonna make 2 parts here. I'm gonna align that there. And this one here. There. I'm gonna ask Chetty. Hey, Chatty. What in Xtools creative space I have multiple vectors that I want to merge together, but the nodes never connect to one another. How does that work? You can't know everything, so I'm just gonna figure it out. Can I convert to path? But it is a path. I'm pretty sure about that. Oh, I just want no. I just wanted to click it. Okay. Release compound. What's up, puppy? Why are you whining? Don't know if you guys could hear that, but she's whining. Okay, I say unite, but then it still does it. So unite is not gonna cut it. Group? I hope you guys can't hear that. My dogs are making a scene again. Yeah, okay, you can hear it. Like, oh, goody. I don't think that Chetty knows it. I'm creating my own vector by hand in creative space in X tools. Oh. Creative space. Does nobody of you guys know anything about this? Help me, please. If you teach me how to do it, I will teach you how to do it. Yeah, I know. Okay. I am on Google. Chetty knows all. Okay, I'm gonna rethink this. Inkscape. And we're gonna go do this. And we're gonna take all of my notes. Export as SVG. Let's see. Christmas. Snowman. Throw snowballs. Open. Let me take this path and put it in there. Okay. I haven't worked entirely much with Inkscape. Let me see, layers, image. I want the image all down below. Luckily, many things are often the same, or similar. Can I transform it? Object. Transform. Scale. There we go. Oh, no, that's not the one I wanted. I wanted this one. Oh, it just does that for everything. Okay, okay. I see how it is. Scale proportionally, please. Oh, it still doesn't do that. Just gonna fit this in here. I think that is a good way to do it approximately. Possibly I should have started just with Inkscape in general. I really thought I could just do it in the creative space in Xtool. Near enough. I feel bullied. Here we go. Yeah, gotta go with this one. Hope I didn't bore you guys to death. I just tried to find a solution because in the creative space I just can't seem to unite the different vectors that I made. Can I do it there? Can make a compound. Okay. Can't seem to move this though. No. Inkscape it is. There we go. So I want these to be united. I'm trying everything. So I can have them both. Oh. Selected. I mean, I'm gonna try to sneak my way through now. This is what I usually did when I was making some simple designs, unlike this one. Like for example, a silhouette. You can go into Inkscape and you can select trace bitmap, and then you can just have that trace it in different ways. So you can play around with that to get the right one, and then you get like a very nice vector shape of that, which gives then a nice clean result when you put that in your laser software. Now, just gonna apply this. Can I go to this side, please? There we go. So there's a lot here that doesn't need to be here, so I can just delete that. Because that is all not important. I don't want to have everything, of course, vectored. I only want to have that part vectored only. I don't need to have these shapes. I can remove those. This is extra clutter that I put in. It's not super smooth, is it? This is number 4, can go away. Ooh, I made something weird. Oh. There. It's kind of a fun tool, honestly, to play around with. I think it's rather intuitive. Oh, yeah, all little things here. There. Nah. I need to learn. I still need to learn so much more. There. So this was not as simple as I hoped it would be. I mean, I can show if I remove the layer. Can I show this without? Yeah, there. But this is what it would go for, but it would cut it out like 20,000 times, which is absolutely not what I want. Can I? I kind of want to have it like single stroke, so it is not gonna be double stroke. This is all double stroke now, right? So maybe if I do this. Can I take this off? Take it away. I'm gonna go back to where to the start. Sometimes you just have to take a little step back and then do it better. I can't open this one. Okay, I got it. I don't want to see that. Thank you. What to do? I really wanted to show you guys some lasering today, but I don't want to. I'm gonna change my plan. There. Let us make a simple one and we're gonna engrave it. I'm gonna go with ideogram. And we're gonna say a 2D fox in Christmas setting suitable for cutout stencil. Yeah. This is a giant fox. Oy, oy, that's really big. Okay, let me see. Let's do some more. If you guys have any ideas what you want to see, then just shout it. I'm more than willing to change things up. This could work. Cutout stencil. What shall we? I want to have a little text with it or something. Can we make a word play with that? Merry Foxmas. Hey, welcome back. I missed you so much. Where did you go? I missed you so much that I started to make foxes. Just to lure you back. So tell me, which one do you like? I chose something semi-simpler. Until I figured out how I can connect those nodes. I kind of liked this one. What is this? I don't know what he has on his back. The fox is smaller than the Christmas tree. Yeah. Let's play around with maybe something else can also do it. But I will need to have some extra text. To the black and white effect silhouette fox. Let's see what Seedream does. Okay, so Seedream makes it like a lot more realistic. That's what we can take away from this. So ideogram goes really cartoony. This one is also pretty nice. Maybe with a nice candle behind it. But this one, this is floating, so this needs to be like in the stuffs, unless this is gonna be the cutout. Okay, I do one more Seedream and I'm gonna see. You said happy Foxmas, right? Is that better? I do not speak English. You like the one that messed up. Yeah, this one, because it looks so happy. I mean, I can remove them. That shouldn't be a problem. Let's say erase. So in FreePic, you go to edit when you click on it, and then you can go here to retouch, and then you have replace or erase. So when you just want to have something gone, you can make your brush big or small. You can do a lasso or just click. Well, I just usually like to use the brush. I like to have a little bit of control. I just do this. You have to touch everything even a little bit more, because otherwise it will still try to make something off of that little piece of black that you would have left otherwise. So, and here, I think it should understand what I want, otherwise I'm just gonna prompt it. There. Making sure that everything is touched, because otherwise it's gonna just make something there, because it says, no, you still wanted to have some black pixels here, so I need to come up with something to put there. And when you have done that, you just press on go. And yes, now we have a Christmas tree. I think I must have had some pixels somewhere left. Did I? I don't think I did. Nani? Just making sure. Trying again. Okay, fine. Fine. Remove the two creatures that stand on top of the box's back. There. There we go. Life is so much simpler like this. Oh, there. Okay, so this one you like, right? It's gonna export it. I'm gonna put it into my Christmas folder. Projects, Christmas. There we go. Christmas box silhouette 1. I never said that it had to be cartoony, right? So that is why, possibly why it's not doing cartoony on the Nano Banana. No, on the Sea Dream. Oh, this one is also kind of cute. With a little Christmas hat on. No. Oh, this one is also nice. Look what it did. It made a little fox face. This is actually really nice on a coaster. I can just engrave this. Christmas box coaster. That is super cute. I like Nano Banana. It has nice ideas. This one is also coaster-like. The snowflakes are actually so big that it nearly looks like it's fireworks. It goes to circular and with a border. I did not ask for that. Oh, but look at this little cute one. That looks a little bit like my puppy. She also is like that. Cheeky little face. Not a care in the world. It's also cute. There we go. We're just gonna make a whole selection of coasters. The Fox Coaster collection. If you have a favorite, just yell, okay? I like the ahs. Come at me, bruh. Bruh. I'm testing you. Testing my boundaries. Bruh. It's also nice, just very simple. Sometimes less is more. Yes. Boing. 4. How many coasters shall we make? What should be in the set? 4? But nobody has ever 4 people only. If you're gonna have a party, you have more than 4 people, right? 6? 8? 6. Is 6 the normal number for coasters? I don't have many visitors. This one is also funny done. I like 4 or 6 cents. Yeah. So I have some food for thought for you. So I was also thinking about a wolf one, but for New Year. And I wanted to say Happy New Year. How would I write that it comes across? Paint the coasters black, the X tool, then epoxy the inner gray. Okay, can you rephrase that, because I don't really understand how you see that happen. I can't engrave on epoxy. That is very important. You can't English. Stop stealing my lines. Okay, so it. How many times do I have to tell you? Paint the coasters black. Yes. And then Yes. And then oh, I have too many cute ones now. Yes. I can do that. So I fill it in just like I kind of did with the T-Rex, but it's now not gonna go fully through because I'm engraving it. I'm not cutting it. Yes. Well, out of music. Okay, okay. Let me see. I don't want to be nitpicky, but I need more playlists. Some more cool compilations, Mr. Delta. Can I play your other songs as well? Okay, thank you. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Some nice music. This one is super cute. I need to have it.
But somehow we're synchronized. You chase the night, I chase the dawn, but our hearts beat the same song. Different worlds, yet here we stand. Fingers reaching hand
Okay.
in hand. We talk in echoes through the screen, same old dreams, same in-betweens.
I think it's your prettiest song.
Can we bridge this endless space, or are we lost in time?
So yeah, I'm at 6 now, but I feel like I like them all so much. I'm very bad at choosing. Yeah. But you know the downside of a keyring, it's like you don't really put a keyring somewhere just for Christmas. But I could make maybe hangers for in the tree. You're not just gonna take a special key hanger for just for Christmas, right? I think. Did I take this one? Balls. Let me see. Christmas. No, I don't have this one yet. Destiny, gravity, took it and take me there, on this thing called air. Through the night, I want you. Smaller than the Christmas trees and is wearing a Christmas hat. Oh, lovely.
Hvis I tog ordrestyring fra mig i morgen, så vil jeg få lidt ondt i hovedet, tror jeg. Fordi man bliver så afhængig af ordrestyring.
When I test what? Yeah. Oh, the glass ones, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I think that's a nice idea. I'm gonna go up till 12. This is a pretty foxy. This looks like it's made for a leather patch. Maybe nice for like a winter hat, you know, to make a leather patch and sew it on a beanie or something. Because that's what you do wear in the winter, right? I also try to think about, okay, what would I use in a certain time? You can make really cool stuff, but if you're never gonna use it. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna make this away. The fox is wearing a Christmas hat. Because it's now putting those Christmas trees in because I say that the fox is smaller than the Christmas trees. So it's like, okay, so you want to have Christmas trees in, otherwise you won't mention that. So that is why it kept forcing in all those Christmas trees all the time. Well, this is then exactly what I kind of was hoping for, to have something that is not just forest setting or Christmas tree setting. How many are we? 11 we are. So one more after this. Any cool ideas? Oh, the advertisements, it's unfair. Put it away. This one is also pretty cute. What do you think? This one? Or this one where he's holding the fox? The pressure builds, the timbers crack. Does anyone have an opinion about this? This one? Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. If anybody has objections later, they can file a complaint in my email box. Then I will consider. Okay, let's go for some of the New Year ones that I had an idea of. So we're gonna keep this, a 2D black and white minimalistic vector silhouette of a wolf in New Year's setting, suitable for a cutout stencil, New Year. Happy New Year. The wolf. New. Yes. Furries for the win. Ooh. I'm not gonna say anything about what the wolf is wearing right now. I'm just gonna first see what is coming. That way we can see what we can do. Need to have a base. Oh, this one is also cute. It looks like he is making fireworks. Just the letters are meh. Edit. So we're gonna just do this. Erase. This should work.
There's a static on the screen where your picture used to be, just a ghost inside the machine, staring back at me.
There we go. You do have, no, they actually can be really good, especially when you go in After Effects or in the, if you're gonna edit it afterwards, I mean. So add a text below in a clear but decorative font fitting to a New Year's theme, saying, and then you do those quotes, and then you say Happy New Year. Oh, I didn't say at the bottom. I should have said at the bottom. Might do it, but can also just put it through it. I wasn't specific there. And I didn't say that it had to be in black and white. Decorative font in plain black. Oh, I did say below. I did say below. Of course I did. Would I ever forget such a thing? Okay, well, this is close. I'm gonna take one of my favorite songs after this one.
Static finally clears and only silence stays. I feel lost without you.
So tomorrow it is Tuesday, right? Do you think we can already set up some gaming tomorrow?
Til þessa dag. Nú kveldar karlar heim koma frá ferð. Söfnumst við saman við aflandsgerð. Sögur af fornum hetjum og dýjum dáðum. Erum örugg í hallæra gríðum. Hér eru mætt norðurvegar, heiður og trygg.
I'm just vibing. Sorry, I'm totally zoned out. I think this one is very nice. Yeah, I like this one. I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna make one more. So I choose specifically Nano Banana here because I know that they are really good with text. trygg. It's the prettiest. What do you mean? And curvy. Ah, okay, that's what you mean. The text should be curved. How do we say that? Okay. Arc is the other way around. I mean, it works. It's now on a hill. Now it's a wolf on a hill. I'm so stupid. Ay, 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 caramba. Okay, so an arc is not it. In a curve is just... It's just a curve then, I guess. Nope. The bottom like a smile shape. Will this work? There you go. The smile. I think this is nice, but I think it should be a little bit more combined. Now this feels a little bit disconnected. I don't know what you guys think, but a bit meh, right? Oh, I hear it. There, this is better. That's because the ground on which he stands is already in an arc shape, yeah. Oh, can just go to the arc one. Where are my edits? Normally, there they are. I'm repeating my stuffs. That was, by the way, a song from Sir Villains. So thank you for letting me use your awesome music. And you too, Mr. Van Delta. Thank you.
Today's demands have left their trace, but now you're safe here in this place. Your body hums a tired sigh beneath my ever watchful eye. Come closer now, shed every care, yield to the quiet that we share. My
Christmas.
soft
Wolf.
upon your skin.
Happy New Year.
Sleep now, my precious deep inside, where my sweet pleasure can reside. Surrender fully, soft and warm, held safe within my gentle storm. My good one, rest, the night is deep, possessed by slumber, fall asleep.
2024, yes.
Feel the soft wave, the knowing touch.
Nearly. The white 2024. You think that has to do with the trainings data? I actually like this one a lot. Yeah, we're getting younger. Woo! Woo! I can make this one really beautifully on one of my my metal bottle openers. That's gonna be actually nice on there. I like this one. It's so cute.
Some find control a heavy plight, but you find solace in my light. The beauty found in letting go, the only truth the two of us know. And this exquisite yielding, safe and free, your soft obedience meant for me. Sleep now.
I think it's almost time for me to go to bed.
Surrender fully, soft and warm, held safe within my
So I will make a few more.
The night is deep, possessed by slumber, fall asleep. Sleep now, my own. Drift deep.
guess you guys also must be getting tired. I'm getting tired.
held tight, release, find here your peace, possessed by rest. Sleep, my beautiful sleep.
Well, guys, that was it for me. Thank you for watching. Possibly tomorrow I will do some gaming. Yay, gaming. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I love gaming. I'm pretty sure that many of you guys are too. So I hope if you feel like it, just drop by. Might it not be possible to load up a game and stream it? I will just revert back to some crafting. And for sure on, was it Wednesday? I'm taking I'm eyeing my my manager now. Which day did I have off? Wednesday is crafting. Right. Thursday off and then Friday yes. And then Friday crafting and then Saturday, Sunday gaming. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we just made today the the new plan, how we're gonna do it, and try to stick to it so everybody knows when I'm gonna be here, so nobody has to miss me. No. Anyways, all that said, I'm gonna send you off with some music, and I'm gonna find if my bed still stands where it stands. Good night, everyone. Thank you for being here. Bye bye.
Walking in the sunshine, staring at the floor, head hanging low. I used to even walk in rain with so much things I love to show. Somehow I lost my magic, tried to be a muse for all. Now I wander in darkness, sucked dry as they let me fall. Change this stupid heart of mine. Stand up for myself, no more water to the wine. People are sponges that I feed my creativity, but it never bounces back, there's nothing in it for me. Take my inspiration, take my spark, use it to shine bright, I'll wait here in the dark. Let me support you and let my spark slowly die. In this book of life I stand aside and watch you shine. Sometimes I try to carefully shine a bit, but then I see all the frowns rising and I start feeling shit. When I tell about my dear